quick match reaction, everybody. You've probably seen the longer version, but here it is in 3 or 4 minutes. I'm frustrated. I'm sure you guys are as well. I'm sure everybody wants to lash out. I'm sure we all want to look for scapegoats. But ultimately, it just came down to us not putting our chances away and a bit of shoddy defending. And when Leicester had the counter-attack, and we've got to do a couple of things here. Firstly, congratulate Leicester and Brendan Rodgers on the win. We mightn't feel they deserved it, but I actually do feel they deserved it because they wanted it. They dug deep. They defended manfully. Kasper Schmeichel made the saves and Leicester took the chance. You can't go and miss as many chances as we did today and think you're going to win a game in the Premier League. So look, is the title race over? Most likely. Am I disappointed? 100%. But it is a very difficult league and we're up against it. We're up against a Manchester City squad that has been remarkably well assembled, that play excellent football, and that you don't want to let get ahead of you in a title campaign and get ahead. We've let them do that. They're now pulling clear of us, and it's a tremendously uphill task for us to wrestle it back from them. It isn't over until mathematically it's over, but I would lie if I'm saying I'm not feeling a little bit defeatist right now after that game. Klopp spoke about us not defending well at times, not defending maybe high enough. That's a valid point. People will say Trent didn't track back. Absolutely a valid point as well for the goal. It was certainly on his side. Lookman started and finished the move himself. So there's loads of ways to look at this. What I won't do is ever throw anybody under the bus for missing a penalty. It's difficult. People step up, take penalties. It's a pressure situation. Sometimes you score, sometimes you don't. Ultimately, it was one of those days, and what I don't want to hear from anybody is that we don't need to strengthen. I mean, it's been shown time and time again that if we want to keep pace with clubs like Manchester City and Chelsea that have the resources that maybe we don't have, we need to be creative. Yes, maybe we need to look for unearth some gems, but we do need to start acting in the transfer market. We do need to bring in some reinforcements because ultimately it can get a little bit stale, and when you've got the same players going out week after week, year after year in the same group and the same patterns, I'm not saying it can be predictable, but when we're playing today in the wide areas, when we're getting no joy in the wide areas with the crosses into the box, we just seem to drop our shoulders a bit. And that's what was most concerning to me today. Was it hasn't been very often where I've ever spoken about us looking defeated, but today we let our heads drop. And that was the most alarming thing about the whole day for me, is that usually we have belief, we keep going and we keep going. And I'm not saying we didn't fight till the end, but we didn't look like we believed that we were going to get it from that game as it went on. I don't understand the James Milner substitution either. That baffles me for a whole host of reasons. You know, if you wanted to add some more impetus to our attack, we probably didn't need a holding midfielder on at that point. We were one down. Play Hendo, drop him back a little bit, bring Naby Keita on, take off Fabinho, and there you've got more attack-minded midfielders on. But I just don't get it. I don't understand that change. But look, I'm nitpicking here. Ultimately, we were the team that looked like we played a lot of football over the Christmas period, and not Leicester. They fought till the end, crowd behind them, and once they got that goal, you knew they were going to dig in and they were going to defend deep, and we just weren't good enough to break them down. And that's where we are right now. Mane's obviously not in a great run of form. Salah hasn't been able to get too involved in games lately, and whether that's because of good defensive work from other teams or whether it's because we're not changing it up enough when it's not working. Because we didn't really get him to isolate defenders enough today. And I'm not saying that that's his fault. I'm just surprised that we don't see Klopp mix it up a little bit at times. Maybe give him 10 minutes on the left-hand side or drop him into the pocket behind the attack for a bit. But look, ultimately, I'm left feeling the same way as all of you guys are right now. Disappointed, frustrated, angered. But again, just got to say well done to Leicester, and we'll come again. Look, not the video I wanted to be making. I'm sure not the video you guys wanted to be watching. But thank you as always for your support of the channel. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and Happy New Year to everybody.